Welcome back. We have a big show tonight. Actor Morgan Freeman is here tonight. We've been trying to get him for years. This is his first appearance on the show, so I'm very excited about that.
Very cool.
My first guest is considered by many to be one of the finest actors working today. Just been nominated for the 4th time for an Oscar for his work in $1 Million Baby. Please welcome Morgan Freeman. Well, thank you so much for coming. I know you're not a big talk show guy, so we appreciate you coming. Yeah. I think I know why. Now, congratulations. You just won the SAG Award, the Screen Actors Guild Award. This is the one where, yeah? For people who don't know, this is one where the actors pick one of their own, so that's pretty prestigious.
It's a big deal.
Oh, that is a big deal. That is a big deal. Do you enjoy that?
I was very thrilled about that.
Yeah,
you know, that everybody tells you about what happens. Well, you're always asked. So, how did you feel when they called your name? And I think probably Robin Williams had the best example of that. Everything slows down. So like comes a blur. You know you're supposed to get up and kiss somebody, you know, shake somebody's hand, and don't trip going up the steps.
Yeah, that's important. That's important.
Yeah.
Now, you sang to James Garner. James Garner just won the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah.
And that kind of came out of nowhere. You sang, was it the Maverick?
Yeah, the theme song from Maverick. It's just because they were doing James Garner and they talked about Maverick. And it was one of my favorite shows along with Sugarfoot and
Sugarfoot, I remember that. With who was
do.
the big tall guy from Sugarfoot? Clint Walker?
No,
that was
no,
Clint Walker
was Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Sugarfoot was.
Gosh, I don't know. He was only on Sugarfoot. Well, I know. I can't remember. Tall guy.
Tall guy on Sugarfoot. All right, there we go.
So anybody comes up with that name, just holler it out.
All right.
Yeah. But it was one of my favorite shows, and I know Jim. You know, we go to racing together, and because he likes the 500, the Indianapolis 500.
Were you surprised that you remembered the song? Because you got...
No, I'm just one of the things. If I know a song, I'll remember it. I'll be singing them going away to the grave.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, sure. I got it now. Will Hutchins. Will Hutchins,
right.
Sugarfoot.
Will Hutchins. How'd you do that? Somebody's talking to you.
No.
Yeah, you got a whole research group back there.
No
whispering in your ear.
Do you think people are in the back
Marlon
holding up...
Brando.
What do you think, people are holding up cards or something? Come on. Now, I know you grew up in a big city and you grew up in a little city.
All right, let me correct that.
Okay.
I spent time in the big city.
Spent time.
I actually grew up in a little town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you live in a small city now, right?
Yeah, you can't. You can only qualify Charleston as a village.
Yeah.
So no, we only have like 2,600 souls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think that's can qualify as a city.
Which do you like more? Do you like the...
Well, if they each have their reasons to be.
Yeah.
You know, I spent, I don't know, almost 30 years in New York. And I was there. It was the right place to be, the right time for me to be there. Got a career going. It was very exciting. I loved New York. And then I stopped loving New York and had to get out of New York.
Yeah.
And so home was calling.
So now you're in Mississippi, right?
I'm back in Mississippi.
Okay. Yeah, I've been to Mississippi many times. I like Mississippi. There's something about it. There's a great sense of history there. Just when you go through, you know, those giant willow trees that kind of lean over.
Weeping willows.
Weeping willows, yeah. There's something very emotional about that place. I found it interesting when I was there.
Yeah, I don't know. One of the things that's really great about Mississippi, and I suppose it's great about all small towns, is that you're in a friendly place.
Yeah.
You know, our history has sort of clamped down on us, but I don't know why. It's because our history is no worse than the rest of America's history.
Right, right.
But we're now digging our way out of that.
Yeah.
So you all come on down and visit us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it's a lovely place. I like Mississippi. Then you went into, you were in the Air Force.
Yeah, I was in the Air Force. 3 years, 8 months, and 10 days in the Air Force.
so you really enjoyed it, apparently. Then.
Well, it had its place.
Yeah.
It had its time. Yeah. I wanted to fly. I really wanted to be
I wanted to
do Marlon Brando in Sayonara, you know. I wanted to do Rock Hudson in Battle Hymn.
Right.
I wanted to do Dennis, I think his last name was Dennis, in God Is My Co-Pilot.
Okay.
I wanted to fly. Then when it got to the point where I just about could, I realized, no, I really don't want to fly. I want to make movies about flying. So.
Oh, yeah. That's a good choice. There you are. Look, we'll take a break. Be right back right after this. More with Morgan Freeman. Welcome back. Talking with Morgan Freeman, Oscar nominee for $1 Million Baby. Now, are you doing the film right now, or are you off?
I'm never off, Jay. I'm out of work.
Oh, out of work?
I don't take time off.
Really?
No, my job is over. I'm looking for another one.
Now, see, do you still have that actor thing, though? Like, I might not eat again? This is, gee, I feel desperate.
Been there, done that, so I know it always will come back.
Okay, so you still have that insecurity?
I still have it, yeah. I don't know what actor doesn't have it if you want to work, you know, because it's like, I remember one time I was coming along, my career was going to slant upward like that, going just great guns, and all of a sudden, stopped. It's like, and I thought, well, there goes your 15 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, you can always say, whatever happened to,
Will Hutchins. What?
Don't laugh.
So when did you first come to Los Angeles? Did you come here a star? Did you come here as a struggling actor?
No, I came as a star. I was already pretty big when I got here. I came here right after I got out of the Air Force.
Oh, okay.
February 17th, 1959.
Wow.
I came here with $175 mustering out pay.
Wow.
And that mustering out pay ran out along around March 30th. And I got a job somewhere near May 10th.
Yeah. Wow. And it was an acting job or a regular job?
No, it was like a clerk typist at Los Angeles City College.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had my first meal. I mean, over a period of long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So when did you first, but your first acting break, did it happen in Los Angeles or New York?
No, it happened in New York.
Okay.
1967.
So you went 59 to 67 with nothing happening?
Well, I went to San Francisco in 1961, and I was with a musical repertory company for a short while.
Okay.
And,
and what did you do? Did you play, were you singing? Were you playing it?
We were, it was musicals. We did all musicals. So, and I got interested in dance. When I was working at Los Angeles City College, I also enrolled in the theater department there to take classes and learning how to act.
Okay.
Which I flunked, really.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I was very good with voice and diction and voice development and dance movement and things like that. But acting, I didn't do very well with at all. It's too academic. It was too intellectual. I'm not intellectual about it at all.
Yeah.
You know. And I'm just... Anyway, I got sidetracked because I got interested in dance. My dance movement lady was very nice, said, oh, you look so great in movement. You should study dance because actors who can sing and dance have that much greater chance of getting work. So, of course, I started looking for other ways to enhance my job-getting abilities. But dance isn't something you can kind of do. You either got to go whole hog or forget about it. So I was whole hog for about 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And were you a good dancer?
No.
No. I used to open for the Nicholas Brothers. You remember them?
Yeah, well, yeah.
They were like, I mean, just, you know, those guys would run up and down the stairs like 100 miles an hour, and you go, well, forget dance after you watch that.
You know, They could jump a whole flight of stairs into a split.
Yeah, it was.
And then walk afterwards.
Now, you've been nominated for 4 Oscars. Now, is it well, very good. Are you pissed off you haven't won?
No, get philosophical after a while, Jay. Yeah. Who won last year? There you go. Okay. That's
Now, tell folks about Million Dollar Baby, for people who haven't seen. Explain your role, your part.
Million Dollar Baby is one of those, knock wood again, fabulous scripts that every now and then come your way. And this is largely a three-person love story, really. You know, Clint is this old fight trainer, owns this gym somewhere down in the dummy parts of Los Angeles, and I'm an ex-fighter who just takes care of the place. I sweep the floors, I mop up, I do the laundry, I do towels and stuff like that. I got one bad eye. And along comes this woman who wants to be a fighter. And that's Hillary's part. Her name is Maggie, and she wants to be trained. And Frankie, that's Clint's part, says, I don't do women. I don't do girls, girly. But she wears him down, and finally he takes her on, and they become this team.
Well, let's show people a clip. This is where you, when you're trying to convince her maybe that Clint's character is not for her.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look. Here we go. Well, wonderful role. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And good luck at the Oscars. And please come back and see us again. Oh, you're a wonderful guest.
Thank you so much.
Morgan Freeman.